Hello there, and welcome to this, the 26th episode in my quest to try to play Norway perfectly on Geoguessr. That is, to play maps of each and every single one of Norway's 356 communes perfectly to a score of 250,000 points on Geoguessr. Today we have come to Lesja commune, and Lesja sits at the very top of a very long series of valleys that goes all the way up from our capital Oslo and all the way up here until it comes up here in the mountains. So Lesja is the uppermost reaches of this valley. The watershed is up here, and then it heads down to the west coast. And Lesja is not a very populated valley. Or rather, the area of Lesja is not a very populated area. And as you can see, there's not a lot of roads either. I've been up this road. I don't think I've ever driven this road, so I should be in for a couple of surprises here. But I guess the odds are we'll find ourselves on some desolate stretches of road along the E136. So that will be interesting to see. Anyways, before we head off, let's have a look at some facts about Lesja. Let's bring the show on the road and hope that Lesja is a bit more accommodable than Hemnes was in the previous playthrough. Well, at least we got some bends to look at. And then the question is where we are. So this is westwards. And this is definitely not on the E136. So chances are we are on this road along the south side of the river, and the lakes could be up here as well. Bjordal is a skiing resort, but it's a little hard to gauge where we are simply based on the surroundings here. So there's quite a lot of farms up there, and that is the E136 running up there. So let's see how long it will take us to get back up on that one. So let's see, here was also one of those little friends of ours when we check out roads in Norway. This is the 496. Okay, so let's see if we can find the 496. This is not the 496. But I think we're probably closer to this. Here's the 496 actually. Right. So, but then the question is where on the 496? So the 496 goes all the way from here to here. Here's a bridge. That must be this bridge. And it's quite likely that that is that little industry we saw. And let's see, our piece of road could be this one. No, that's not far enough, is it? How far was it to? How far was it to those? Let's see. So we got out here. Now this could be that road. There's a bunch of houses down here. Then we'll go around the road and up there, and then we will find that wood. Yes, it's at the end of the road there. Okay, so we're somewhere here then. Right. And I thought this was going to be a straightforward one, but as you can see, the road is very indecisive about where it stops being straight, and that is a right bother. There's a stream going down here, but I don't know if we can see it from the road. Most likely it's running down here. It's a shame that road is not... I would guess the stream is coming down here, running down, so that would actually fit because the bend has sort of started here. But this is far from an easy one. So I would say I was sort of here. Let's see if we can figure out where these bends start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that bend starts on 6. And this bend starts on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right, so they both start on 6, so we're actually midway between these two bends. Sort of. So if I assume that the bend starts there, so the bend starts there, and the bend starts there, and then the middle is about there. I think that's a good, it's going to make it, so I think we're going to bomb on the first try here. I got lucky with 6 meters. Ha. Okay, this on the other hand is definitely the 136. And here we're taking off to Stavheimsgrend. Okay. How far up the valley is that? And to be quite frank, I have no idea. There's a lay-by. Now there was a lay-by that was quite close to the road somewhere here. Like here, for instance. Yeah. Toilets up there. Yep. We have our customer. It's here. Okay, then. So then we need something to measure by. We have a house on the hill there. Can we use that? We might actually be able to. The question is which house it is. Is it that house? Doesn't seem unlikely. I'll just past the corner of it. So if that is the house, then that should be a very good placement. It is rather far up from the side of the road. There's a stream coming down here. Let's see, where is it? Probably the one coming down here. And then we should still have a few meters to... Well, I guess that just shows that the placement of these streams on the map isn't necessarily very accurate. But I think that is a fairly good guess. Let's Still a bit of bend left. And I'm just worried that this is too far away. Still, I like... Let's go slightly down the road. Let's see how badly that hurts us. 11 meters away. We were actually closer before I moved it. Nice. And this looks awfully familiar. Okay, so we got a couple of roads. We have this little dirt road going up here to some sort of house. Someone's mailbox is here. And we're coming into some sort of habitation. What does it say? It says Lesja E136. Okay, so we are actually somewhere in this area. Yeah, definitely. We're in the right place. So that is that. Is that a house? It is. So that must be that house. Question is now, how far beyond the wall of that house are we looking? If I say it went like there, I think that's a pretty good guess. Well, let's try and confirm that with counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4 that way. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 to that one. So 4 and 12 is 16, and those are as perfect numbers as you can get them. So let's see. So between there and there is halfway is about there. That's 8. So 4 should be about here. Let's give that a go. 4 meters away. Excellent. Okay. A slight lay-by of some sort. Yet again on the 136. This must be some memorial of a kind. Well, it is a picnic spot as well, but I mean, these stones would usually hold some plaques or something. Okay, nice little black house on the road. Could this be the lay-by I was looking for? Let's go back. Here, so there's a road going down there, and there's a road going off there. That seems... There's a road going off like so, yes. Yeah, we got a customer here, and we are... So if the if the maps are right. No, it's sort of there. Trouble is, they rarely are. And here I don't have any references to go by, so I just have to count on this being close enough. Which it was. Nice. And yet again on the E136. Or 136. And all of this stuff is starting to look the same right now. We have a farm down there. We have a house over there that can sort of be used as a guide. That building, though, is excellent as a guide. Can we figure out where the railroad is? We probably... I don't see the railroad anywhere near down here. So it's probably running on the upside here. Let's see, so here we are leaving a 60 zone. Let's see if there's any sign or hint of any signs going the other way of where we have been. Here it says Jingle. I think I saw that somewhere. Jingle. Jingle. Here's Jingle Backpacker Lodge. So is it that road or is it this road? It's got to be this one. So in that case... Oh, Avdemsbu, is that up here? Well, that's a landmark in that case. Let's see. I think that's the White House coming up here. Yeah. So Avdemsbu, this is run by I guess the Avdem family. Well, it's also, the area is called Avdem. And this is an old-fashioned grocery store, over-the-counter grocery store. Okay, so that means we are hereabouts. I think that black house that we saw is that one. There's a house on the opposite side of the railroad. Yes. Probably has another building next to it. Yes. Then there's a farm on the downside of the road. Yep. Okay, in this house we are just nudging that corner of it. So let's see, placing that house there on the margin and plonking the marker down there. I think we have a fire chance here. 1 meter away. Excellent. Okay, it was a rather lengthy but still a very easy playthrough of Lesja. So I'm glad that was as easy as that compared to the slight horror story we'd had in the previous episode. Anyways, that was Lesja Commune. I'm glad I was able to complete that, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. Until then, bye bye.